So I'm gonna try to make this quick. And I feel like a cross between Yoda and that Martin Lawrence character, the kung fu dude with no teeth. Anyway, I forgot his name. But Spirit woke me up. I had a wild dream last night, and Spirit woke me up and was like, "The mind is all in the mind." But basically, like what how they were explaining to me was that like everything in the universe is mental, and the reason for that is because like our crown chakra is connected to our brain, our human brain, and that's basically how we perceive life. I mean, of course, the pineal gland is part of that, but the brain, the human brain, is how we perceive life, how we think. Our thoughts determine our actions, our thoughts determine our emotions, and they were also drawing the connection between hypochondria from a physical standpoint and a spiritual standpoint. So basically, like ultimately you have to fortify your mind with spirit, fortify your mind with the belief that you are protected, fortify your mind with the belief that you are safe, from any kind of demonic attack or demonic entity. And so your protection is always there. Your protection was built in even when you didn't know any better. And so they were forcing me to reflect on times when I didn't know any better, and dealing with people who had like entity attachments and things like that. And so the only difference between then, when I didn't realize how connected I was to the spirit realm, when I didn't realize my protection, the only difference is a thought. That's it. It's just like with anything. If I convince myself that I'm supposed to be with a particular person, that thought is going to be the driving force behind everything I do. So it's going to drive how I interact with the person. It's going to drive, how I try to, present myself to the person, just any and everything. And so, it's a very dangerous thing to allow your thoughts to run away from you. And so back to the hypochondria concept. Basically, it's been scientifically proven that people can take a placebo, like a water pill or a sugar pill, and if they're convinced that the pill will cure whatever they're dealing with, then their mind can heal their body, you know, that way. But on the flip side, if you have convinced yourself that you have all these physical ailments and that your body is afflicted with all of these diseases and things, your body will manifest whatever you're thinking. So if you convince yourself that you have heart issues, or like your thoughts create the energy of heart issues. But so just to back up, I know I'm kind of all over the place, but we hear the term guard your heart, and that your heart is weighed on the scale, but really your thoughts are being judged. Your thoughts, the intention, that's what's really being judged. Like, yes, your heart is a part of it, but your thoughts are ultimately what's being judged. And your thoughts are intricately connected to your heart. So, yeah, I hope I explained that adequately. I don't feel like I did, but um, I'll probably have to revisit it. Because like there was so many things that they were giving me, like they were giving me that Missy Elliott song, "Uzi Don't Feel Me Now." And that's really a spell. Like that song is a spell. Because if you go into an interaction with somebody saying, Uzi don't fail me now. I want to turn this brother out, so he don't want nobody else but me and only me. Like that's a whole spell. And people don't realize that the music you listen to is affecting your mind, your belief systems. And so it's like one thought is a branch on the tree, but the entire tree is a belief system. So if one thought or one branch turns into multiple branches and then grows roots down into the ground and becomes a tree trunk and all that shit. So I guess it would start at the roots. So like the roots would be your thoughts, and then it would grow up into a tree and become a belief system. Yeah. Because also too, like the dendrites in your brain look like trees. I'm pretty sure it's dendrites. But there's the little things in your brain, they look like, branches of a tree or roots of a tree. So yeah, so like basically everything begins and ends with a thought. And so, if you believe you're unprotected, then you're going to feel the need to protect yourself with spell work or whatever. If you believe that someone transferred some kind of entity attachment to you, you're going to believe that. But your mind, your brain, all of those things fortifies you so that your beliefs override any opposition that comes your way. And that's some real shit. Like, I'm learning that more and more every day, because the same energies come against me. The same energies that I dealt with when I was younger still are jealous. We'll say little catty shit. We'll do little petty shit. But my mind now, I'm like, next. That shit where it really fucked with my head before, it can't touch me now. Can't touch this.